Alright, here's the rub. So I've had 2 appointments with Dr. Troy now. The last one was in person on Tuesday, and the first one was obviously a video call due to the whole virus thing. And wow. We've been finding out a lot of stuff through some testing, both, like actual physical, like blood tests, as well as a bunch of different functional medicine tests that I had no idea was actually a thing. So we've been finding out a lot of stuff, and one of the main things that we used to find out all that stuff was a comprehensive blood panel. And as you can see, a lot of red, a lot of yellow, and none of that is good. So we found issues with my kidneys, being that my creatinine and my BUN levels are elevated, meaning that I technically have a low-level kidney disease. My liver enzymes are insufficient in one and in excess in another, which means that my liver is very stressed out. My gallbladder is likely clogged or at least a little bit sluggish because the bile flow is not good enough to digest the fats, and that also results in that crampy, uncomfortable feeling in my right side that I've been feeling for the last month. He also diagnosed me with SIBO, not a severe full-blown case of SIBO, but rather a minor case of SIBO that goes along with leaky gut. And he also said that I have a lot of inflammation in my small intestine. And the way that he diagnosed it was actually pretty crazy. So you know that test that you do when you go to the doctor and they have you, hold your arm up and they say press against me, all that kind of stuff. It's just to test your strength. Well, it turns out that there's different areas of the body that are mapped to different parts of the musculature that will become weak if you put pressure or activate them in a certain way. And so by pressing down on certain parts of my stomach that are linked to the small intestine, he was able to initiate severe weakness in my hip flexors, meaning that I couldn't even hold my leg up anymore as soon as he activated those locations. It was really weird, but it gets even weirder because one of the things that he really suspects is that I have glyphosate toxicity, something called glyphosate toxicity, which is a chemical, it's an herbicide found in the weed killer known as Roundup. Now, Roundup was recalled quite a bit ago for lots of cancer lawsuits and things like that, but one of the things that glyphosate can actually do is bind to the microvilli in your small intestine and create all kinds of mess, such as, food intolerance, autoimmunity, tons of inflammation, and just it's generally bad news. Well, one of the things that he was doing was he was holding random bottles of just like little, 1-2 ounce bottles over my stomach as he was doing this leg test. And he wasn't letting me see them. I didn't even know that he was doing it. He was just saying, okay, now try and press up against my arm, try and press up against my arm. And I could do it every single time, except for the last one. He held a little vial, a little jar that just right over where my small intestine would be, and I lost all strength in my leg, just like I had with the previous test to diagnose SIBO. And guess what was in that vial? Glyphosate. I don't know either. He also told me that I was pretty dehydrated, but also that my hemoglobin was actually in the upper range of normal, and that my red blood cell count was also good. So that means I'm not anemic, and I'm not in any risk of becoming anemic, which is really great because one of my main concerns was bleeding, obviously. But now that I know I'm not anemic, I don't have to worry about that as much. So we have all of this data, and we're still gathering more data. I have a few more tests to do, and we have a few more different appointments and things that we need to work out before we can begin on a long-term treatment plan, which should hopefully come in the next couple of weeks. But, so pretty much at this point, at this juncture, I am left with one consolation, is that colitis is way beyond complicated. It's way more complicated than I ever thought. It goes way beyond diet, and I am in way over my head. But luckily, I have an amazing doctor and an amazing team that's working super hard, super tirelessly to make sure that I get the best care possible. And at this point, we're left with only one real option.
I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
That'll be it. Thank you, you as well. There's one thing I can't complain about when it comes to a low FODMAP, low glycemic, low fiber diet, and that is ribeye.
So I brought my cameras here to the track. This is just my workout for today. And it started raining. Luckily, I was wearing a shirt when I got here, so I'm just gonna put the gear under the shirt and finish my workout, and then yeah, head home. But it feels good to be out in the rain. So yeah, make sure you get that workout in, guys. Good for inflammation, good for your immune system. If you can, it's really important. It's raining real good out here, but I don't know what that was. So I just finished the workout. Trying to point my camera down a little bit because I don't want the lens to get too wet, but it was just basically some 150s, and you know, just focusing on, you know, getting out hard for the first 50 meters, you know, similar to a 400, and then, you know, just turning over and trying to stay relaxed. Pretty good workout. You know, I don't have as much in me right now because, you know, I'm not eating any carbohydrates, and, you know, there's active disease process going on, which is sapping my energy a bit, but I'm still glad that I'm able to come here and, you know, sprint for a bit and, you know, put out on the track for 30 minutes a day. That's all it takes, really. So yeah, it's a good workout. So I do have a couple of drops of water on this lens, so sorry that it looks really smudgy and blurry, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this this vlog, this, you know, diary entry, whatever you want to call it. This is episode 2 in my ulcerative colitis healing journey. We're making good progress for sure. You know, finding a lot of things out through my blood work and everything like that, and yeah, we're making progress. It's slow progress, but, you know, eventually things are going to get better, and, you know, I'm going to be able to put UC behind me for good. So I will continue to update you guys, let you know on the big happenings and things that are going on. I want to say thank you to all the new people, all the new subscribers that are here, that have been commenting on my videos, and yeah, I hope to reach more of you guys, and I hope that this this series, you know, like looking back on it in, you know, a year or so, when I'm, you know, when I'm all better, and, you know, being able to look back on it and see just how far I've come, and be able to, you know, kind of retrace my steps and hopefully help some people in the future. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Never give up. I'm here for you. We're all here for each other. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.